Hey Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. I hope you guys are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. So we're on to a new week. I'm sorry these are going out late. Girl got work and school. Bear with me, but I'm getting these out as fast as I can. Seeing what's going on, the energy of the week. We're going to jump right into it. That's why I shuffled the cards beforehand. Tripping over my words already. Alright, so energy of the week is the Seven of Earth, Unity, and the Hermit. Looks like you may be worrying about something that you don't need to be worrying about. It could be in reference to some relationships, either love relationship, friends, or what have you. Whatever type of relationships, there's something that you're concerned about in reference to some type of unity, maybe someone that you look up to for guidance. It could be a gentleman that you look to for guidance. Maybe you're concerned in reference to this person, or just in reference some type of relationship. I think you're seeking seclusion, trying to seek some answers for certain things this week. You're probably spending some time alone in search of self-discovery, in search of some answers. Definitely a good energy to have just to keep to yourself if you want to take some time for yourself to figure certain things out instead of jumping the gun on certain things and going for the gusto. It's best to, instead of going after something without knowing so much, taking the time for yourself and secluding yourself just for a bit and asking your angels and guides around you for guidance. Know that any plants, any seeds that you have planted, they've been well put in the earth, and things, may take a pause. Things might be in a pause session right now, so there's no need to worry about anything traditional or the viewpoints or methods that you're going after. Things are going to work out. Just take your time to figure out how it is that you want to deal with certain things. Don't jump the gun on anything. That's the energy of this week. It's telling you to take a step back and take a seat and think about certain things. Alright, so in the recent past, what I have is the Black Cat, Appreciation, the Dice, the Magnifying Glass, clarified by the Community card with the Swan. There was a position of transition in your recent past. You went through this transformative stage. Some of you might have gotten tattoos, new piercings, but you were on your ish and being very vigilant about the things that surrounded you. I think you were in full appreciation of yourself and those new connections that you probably, your friends, your family, and things like that. Your luck did change. I think you took a chance and took some time to look at certain things because there was a change. You took time to look at your connections that you were building, especially those that were really close to you. Looking at probably moving because of the Community card being here. It can mean a change of locale. There was definitely maybe receiving some type of insights of some sort, but you went through a transformative stage. And that was in your recent past. Let's move it along. Since that was in your recent past, looking good, feeling good, and you kept it pushing. There was not much that you had to worry about. Well, not that you didn't have to worry about things, but you went with the flow. You didn't let anything bother you. Presently, what I have is caring connections, water, and the serpent with the letter, the sun, and false, clarified by the false person. So I think that you're going to catch wind of something. If you haven't already, you're going to be catching wind of it because the serpent is here. It's all about being knowledgeable and healing from what you've been through. It could definitely be in reference to a relationship, like a love matter, or just a caring connection. You could be dealing with with water energy, which is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I think your emotions are at an all-time high if you're not dealing with a water sign. There's some communication that you guys, you're going to be receiving that will expose some type of false person. Someone that's wearing a false mask. Someone that's not really being their true authentic self with you. Not fully telling you the full story. So you're going to catch wind of that pretty soon. Pay attention. And communication can be social media, written format, texts, however you communicate. But something's going to be exposed here, especially since the sun is the sun is right next to the letter card. Clarified by the false person. Moving along. What do we have? We have the Angel of Balance. Air, seduction, movement, the scythe, and message of concern. So in the future, what I have is you gaining some balance over a situation, having to weigh your options. Do you move from a situation? Do you stay? But you could be dealing with an air energy in the future. It could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I think you're seeking a union where it's of mind and spirit to open up your realm into something different. You're trying to move into something a lot more calmer. You don't want the drama, the daily drama of the bullshit that, you know, everybody has to deal with. You're trying to seek something that's going to bring you some enlightenment. All right? There's definitely some seduction that surrounds you. People either trying to get at you or you trying to get at people. Passion and romance await for you in the future. It could be a positive energy, it could be a negative energy. But, you know, when I say negative energy in reference to seduction, it could be in reference to that one-night stand, that only wanting to hit it and quit it. So pay attention to that. I think you're going to gain balance, though. You're going to find your footing in situations. You're going to, some of you are definitely going to be moving since I have the bird card here. And some of you are just going to be in a state of progression. Someone's cutting off a situation, a possibility of a union, cutting off probably a possible relationship because you're receiving messages of concern. Like something doesn't sit right with you, you're all set with it, you move on to something better. But there's a lot of fiery energy here in reference to passion and seduction. You're moving on to something better and better for you. You might be nervous. If you're not cutting off a relationship, you might just be nervous in general because you're nervous about going into a relationship because I think someone's not fully being honest with you, or you don't know what to believe. You don't know how to deal with certain situations. So it might be just a nervous energy that you're feeling. Whatever the case may be, you're going to be receiving some type of communication. And you're going to have to cipher it that way. If you want to go in depth with it, you know, these readings are for hundreds of people. So get a personal reading if so. But I did pull some romance angel cards for you. What came out was pay attention to the red flags, give your relationship a chance, and trust. So there are some things that somebody is not fully being open with. And the signs are cautioning you. Maybe there's more than one person that you're dealing with, because I have two conflicting things here. Where it says give your relationship a chance and then pay attention to red flags. There might be more than one person that you're dealing with, or, you know, whatever the case may be. If maybe pay attention to red flags might be an energy of maybe there's some type of addictions. Maybe there's some family issues that someone needs to work on. But in order to clarify the pay attention to the red flags, you guys are going to have to communicate with each other on a heart-to-heart level and have that conversation. If you're willing to give that relationship a chance and work on your partnership, you have to have trust in one another. The situation is calling you to have faith. Faith and positive thoughts will bring you positive results. things are going to work out. You just have to be positive. You have to talk about what it is that you definitely want between the relationship. If you're single, pay attention to the way that you conduct yourself. Pay attention to the message that you're putting out into the world. If you're meeting someone, don't judge them right off the bat, I guess. Don't judge someone don't judge a book by its cover. Be open to different avenues, different partners, and trust and believe that the right person will be in your life soon enough. I hope these messages have resonated with you guys. Drop me a line down below, and I'll talk to you guys next week.